Bonjour, hi everyone, welcome to the Paris AWS Summit 2023. And today I'm very happy to welcome
Why did you hesitate to say the year 2023? You don't even know where you are.
Because there could be so many others.
Paris Summit AWS. No, it's AWS Summit Paris. It wasn't the right order.
Paris Summit Paris, yes.
So, Matheus.
Yes. I am Matheus. Hello, hi. I am Senior Developer Advocate for UK and Ireland.
Tiffany, and I'm a Senior Developer Advocate too. Actually, all of us are.
Yeah, I didn't introduce myself.
You're three.
I'm a Senior Developer Advocate 3, working with AWS in the developer relations team. So,
look, we already got 30 people here. Thank you very much for joining. And actually, say hello in the chat. A few of you are already doing that anyway. I hope you are here because you either love League of Legends or you love AI ML. More on that in a second. Or you are very interested in seeing what's happening here at the AWS Paris Summit. So we got all of that for you.
It's not easy to say the right order.
No, it really
AWS
isn't.
Summit Paris. It's AWS Summit Paris.
AWS Paris Summit.
No, AWS Summit Paris.
Oh my God.
It's the brand and the city.
Mon Dieu. So we got quite a few things for you. What are we gonna be doing today, Tiffany? Tell us.
Well, talk about everything that's happening today. Talk about the Game Day, the League of Legends Game Day. This is epic. We have been having a lot of teams playing this game. We're going to explain what it is, and also the Paris Summit.
And the prizes, the final. The final is happening now, so we're going to have the winner on stage with us.
Although, they can talk about it later. Later, we're going to have Ashwin, we're going to have Banjo, and they're going to tell you all about Game Day if you're wondering what that is. If you already know, maybe you can drop some hints there on the chat. We'll see if you get it right. Some of you may have played Game Days before. It's not something specific for the Paris Summit. But we could perhaps talk a little bit about the prizes. So what kind of things will people win if they win Game Day?
I've heard a few.
There is a League of Legends keyboard, mechanical keyboard, which is pretty nice.
I haven't seen it, but apparently I haven't seen it.
Yes.
Does it have like RGB lights and stuff?
I think so.
It wasn't turned on, but it has like this nice printed sticker, whatever. Yeah. It's mechanical. Yeah. It's pretty heavy, but it's very nice.
Although, mechanical keyboards, this is like when you do everything virtually, I realized very quickly they're not necessarily the best because go pack.
Yeah, that's the one you hear during the meetings, Exactly. You know these people who have the mechanical keyboard.
On your mic, yes.
We have also nice bags, I think.
Backpacks.
Backpacks. Not just backpacks, apparently very nicely customized backpacks.
League of Legends.
League of Legends backpacks, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
And there are a bunch of stickers that some people said they really wanted. Like, I was talking to some players earlier on, and we'll see some of that later on as well. But they all I just here for the stickers because you got really cool stickers. So there's that as well.
And we have the hats, but those are not.
I intend to keep it. So sorry for the winners.
Those hats are amazing.
Sorry.
Power
this
hats.
Is our swag. We gotta get something.
Finished, I just run away with it. Don't catch me.
We gotta get something. Like last time I hosted the League of Legends Game Day, we were at Worlds. More on that later again. We're gonna see what happened last year at Worlds 2022 because we were there where this Game Day started, and I didn't walk out with anything. I didn't have the hat. I didn't have anything.
Not even the unicorn?
No, this is just this
unicorn plushie.
And I haven't even washed this top. So yeah.
You haven't watched? Oh, that. I was wondering.
So yes, this year, I'm gonna try to at least walk out
with a souvenir. People, because that's the prizes for the winners, but all the people who played the game day, they had like a mouse mat.
A mouse pad. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the hat
like
also,
a League of Legends one.
Not this hat, but a cap.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Can we have a cap?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you have one here, no?
That's dangerous.
Oh, yeah. That's dangerous.
Oh yeah.
That's the cap that people were giving
with that cap.
Running the game day or taking a picture and putting it on social media. So a very nice one with the AWS logo and the
with Poro. Just right in
what's
front.
What's the name?
Poro.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a quick video of Ashwin and Banjo telling us how they set up a game day actually. So we'll see like a fake company who wants to create something, and they will explain us how to set up a game day.
You're gonna know all about it.
Hey everyone, my name is Ashwin Raguraman and I'm the CEO of Demacia Data. I'm excited to announce that Riot Games has come to us with an important challenge. Riot Games wants to tap into Demacia Data's industry-leading talent to further understand League of Legends Esports through machine learning and data science. To deliver for Riot Games, you've been split into teams to compete in a unique game day format, which challenges you to build and train the best win prediction model. I'll now hand it over to Banjo, our head of data, to explain more about what's needed from you.
Thanks, Ashwin. This game day is an opportunity to show off your skills and deliver the best possible results for Riot Games. Using our industry-leading capabilities, we've been given access to real League of Legends data to deliver on these 3 tasks. 1. Build and train a win prediction model. 2. Create a serverless API to serve model prediction. And 3. Deploy a web front end, display predictions, and further explore the data. Scores will be based on quality and speed of work.
We're really excited to be partnering with Riot Games and making an impact on the ever-expanding world of esports. I can't wait to see the results. Good luck and do Demacia Data proud.
That was a really interesting video. So now you're here, guys, in person. So, hi Ashwin, hi Banjo. So what are you doing exactly before we deep dive into the game day? What is it you're doing?
Yes, the game day is very, very fun.
But what is it you're doing at AWS? Just
what
tell me
am
a bit
I?
about you.
Banjo.
Yeah,
hey everyone.
tell me what you're doing.
Yes, I'm Banjo. I'm a developer advocate at AWS, and my role is to inspire developers to build.
Okay, developer advocate 4.
Yes.
If you keep count.
Okay, 4th developer advocate here.
And my name is Ashwin Agaraman. I'm a senior solutions architect supporting Riot Games as a customer of AWS.
Okay, solution architect, the first. You're the first one on the stage here. So tell me a bit more about the game day, what it is, where it comes from.
Yeah. So the game day was really a way to get builders to build something fun, but also leverage League of Legends data. So we have 3 different quests for this game day. The first quest is about machine learning, using Riot data, making a win prediction model. The second quest is about creating an API endpoint to use that model. And then the third quest is making a front-end application that can take that. So you're building a full-stack application, leveraging the machine learning that you did in the first quest.
The game day is actually part of the Riot Games AWS partnership. So last year, we actually signed a pretty large partnership with Riot Games, or we being AWS. So this is actually one of the first things that we're doing as a part of that partnership, actually.
Okay, so when you mentioned the game day, you said, okay, there is some machine learning, there is some hosting and everything. So what's the connection with Riot Games and League of Legends? Are we using data or something from them?
Yes. So I mentioned in Quest 1 you're making a machine learning model for win prediction. So you have a bunch of data collected from actual League of Legends games, and you're deciding, I guess does total gold matter most, or champion kills, or all these different data points, and you're trying to find a model that can best predict which team will win.
And what's unique about this data actually is it comes straight from the game server of the tournament.
It's actually real data.
Yeah, so
real data.
The game server that the professional players are playing on, transmits data via an API that we have basically scraped and then created a data set from. And then using that data set, our players here are actually going to be building and training machine learning models.
Okay, I'm going to go a bit far now, but can I use these data to identify ways of playing better and like strategies that the good players are using? Because you have the data of all the players in the world. You can identify strategies and how they join.
It's more about like the meta game, right? Like what are the strategies within the confines of League of Legends that will make you successful at League of Legends, right? It's not really like, like if you follow the game day, you'll get better at League of Legends. But it's more about understanding the game, bringing all the knowledge you have from playing the game and using that to train a model. So actually understanding League of Legends really well makes you be able to train a better model in this case.
Yeah, but you don't need to be like a player of League of Legends to do the game day.
No. So we try to make it accessible for all people, right? So whether you're a coder or not coder or a League of Legends fan or not, anyone should be able to actually go through it.
Okay. Now we're going to see the hit one of the leaderboard, because so how it happened today is that we had 3 rounds of players.
The faster you complete the quest, you get some more bonus points. So you see, even though you finish quest 1, if you finish quest 1 faster than another team, you get some extra bonus points. So we see.
So when you have 37, because the first one has 37. Almost 38,000 points. Is that a lot?
That's a lot, yeah. So going through all the quests, completing on time, I've seen teams get up to like 40,000, 45,000. So getting up there is pretty good. They're probably at the end of the first round. So not So this is called the winner. I don't know if they're still the winner now, but like this is a good score. So.
And what's the maximum that's the winner of the Heat one?
Heat 1, okay, yeah.
Okay, what's the maximum you can get?
Around 52,000. I think that was the highest you've seen. So
That was Banjo's score.
yeah.
So 38,000 is not bad for the Galactic team. We have Pancake. I would have voted for the Pancake just for the name of the team, because the third one is like can't read. And then
looks like an AWS
Riot
service.
Hikers. Someone put it. Riot Hikers in 5th place, and Norasen. Okay. Well, thank you very much again. Speaking of these people, Matheus, we're going to see a video of Matheus, who interviewed some of the players of the Heat 1.
Oh, awesome. Perfect.
Hello, it's Heat 1 of the AWS League of Legends Game Day. There are lots of people here already playing it, leaderboards going, so we're gonna go and talk to some players right now. All right, so I am here with, what is your team name?
It's Neko Technologies.
Neko Technologies. All right, are you League of Legends fans?
Yes, we are.
Yeah?
Obviously, yes.
You too?
Yes, also.
Yeah. How long have you been playing League of Legends for?
2 years now.
2 years. How about you?
It's like 5 or 6 years, maybe.
Okay, what's your favorite character?
I have many, but Florent knows most better than me.
Okay.
Shivana.
Okay, well, there you go. So, how about AIML? Do you use AIML?
Yes, we use, in fact, quite a lot AIML, so it was quite interesting to have a true example of how we can use it, and then obviously after that we will still use it on AWS account. So yes, indeed.
I love that. So how are you feeling about it? Excited? Think you're going to win?
I don't know, but we are finished soon. Well, we will finish soon, so we're going to see if we win or not.
Oh, well, best of luck. Hope you guys win, or at the very least that you have a lot of fun during the game day. Let's find other players. Hello, so I am here with, what is your team name?
So our team name is Le Licorne en Folie, which is French for crazy unicorn.
Okay, I love that. So, are you League of Legends fan?
Yeah, we play the game sometimes. We're not hardcore fans, but yeah, we know the game, yeah.
Okay, how about AIML? Do you use it a lot in your job?
In our job, we try to use AI ML in some of our projects. So we kind of know, we kind of use, but we're not like, it's not our main subject, let's say.
Okay, so how confident are you feeling about winning this?
Kind of. I'm here for the fun, let's say.
Good, all right. Well, so you're excited about this, about getting through to the whole game day?
Yeah, like I hope I can achieve finishing the whole challenge with my team, and let's hope we do our best.
Yeah, cool. That's the spirit. All right, well, thank you very much. And back to the studio now.
We welcome again, and in this section we're going to talk about AI in video games.
Totally.
I've heard you know some stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
what is the future of video games with AI? Like, what's going on?
I mean, right now it's like generative AI is the most interesting thing, right? And how that applies to video games is actually quite remarkable. Whether it's like in actual game development or for the actual end player, you know, there's many different applications of generative AI specifically in games. So, I mean, where do you want to start?
Yeah, where do I want to start? Like, myself, I'm very interested also in AI and video games, and there's so much to say about AI in video games right now. But we have to go back a little bit in history, because we've been talking about AI in video games for a long time, but it was not really AI as we say AI right now, because it was more of a procedural AI. Before then, when we were talking about AI, we were talking about how, for example, enemies would spot the player and, you know, have this algorithm of pathfinding to find the player and then try to kill him. Today, it's much more different. Like, it's very different than what we have, especially with generative AI, as you said.
Yeah, and even like with remove generative AI at the moment, right? Like, let's just talk about like regular machine learning models. What you just described, that's like the old model, right?
Yeah.
In newer games nowadays, they're actually building bots that you can play against, and as you play against it, that bot will actually learn your play style
from you,
and then will actually help you get better at certain games. Like League of Legends is a very skill-based game, so you really need to know like very specific mechanics with the mouse and keyboard. So, yeah, like playing against an AI actually helps you gain some of those skills.
Yeah, and that's just about the playing against an AI, but you also have so many other applications of AI in video games, like generating new new decor, like how I would say, like, for example, if you want to generate a table or a chair or new graphics in general, you would not have to encode this entirely. You could generate it on the fly, and that's what is really interesting right now with video games, is that you don't have to encode the entire game. As you walk in the game is generated by the AI. This is amazing.
And it actually is a pretty huge optimization for like artists and people in the creative fields, because you know, they're not animating every single blade of grass or, you know, creating a 3D model that's unique for every tree in the entire game, right? Like AI can do those things, and game developers can focus on building games.
Exactly. You would not have the same patterns copied and pasted thousands and millions of times, and that would render a much more, you know, credible envilement.
And it's even different than like procedural, right? Like that. Like Minecraft, they just kind of like generate worlds, but this is like a little more complex when it comes to the actual science behind building those types of things.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a whole other thing. So for players, it's going to be very different as an experience, but also for people creating video games, it's going to change something. Like as you said, for creative people, it will be so much easier to generate new music, generate new ambience, atmospheres, generate new decors. Even people, sometimes you play video games, like for example, if you've played GTA 3, you've seen hundreds of times the same personnel with the same clothes.
Exactly.
But now, as you walk by different people, the generative AI will be able to generate new bots, like new people in the game, having their own lives, actually walking in, having a purpose.
Exactly.
And that's really cool. And also, they could have a memory of what you've done. So it will also entirely change the scenario of the game, because as you're playing, your act has consequences now. You know, and that's like, for me, it's mind-blowing.
I actually saw a really cool demo of someone online who actually took all from World of Warcraft. It's a multiplayer, massively multiplayer online game, MMO, right?
Yeah.
So in World of Warcraft, they have like quests that you can get, and you can collect and do those quests for gold and things and items and things like that. But what this person actually did was, using the power of generative AI, they generated human voices, or like accurate voices to the character model, so that there aren't like 500 voice actors having to read thousands of lines. Instead, that could just again be generated, and again, you're just spending more time making games and building and finding the fun, right?
Yeah. So that it just amazes me. I can't wait to play those games. Like, seriously, I can't wait to see more games just having generative AI and having a more, authentic experience of the game. And just, it'd be cool to just have to speak in a microphone, for example, and just be able to interact with. I actually saw a game that was in beta that was actually doing that. You could talk to a mic and basically having a conversation with an AI, and it was interacting with you genuinely with what you were saying.
Yeah, that's actually another good point, right? Like, natural language processing being built into game engines is actually like really interesting from a game loop perspective, in that if you have to ask an NPC questions like, why do you want it saying the same thing over and over to you, right? Like, that takes you out of the immersion of games, which really, like, that's the point of video games, is you get immersed in this world. You're playing this game, you forget how long you've been playing. That's my problem with League of Legends, actually.
Well, people are already hooked to video games. Can you imagine if you play in a world that is actually, creating this entire atmosphere of genuine experience, and probably people will live in their games. Like, forever. But do we have any questions?
What's your favorite LoL champion? I see that one.
Do you have your favorite
I've been playing League of Legends for like 12 years, so Riot, they like keep on releasing new champions, and a lot of the newer champions they've released are like really hard to play, so I kind of avoid those. My two favorite champions are Blitzcrank and Kassadin. Blitzcrank is a support laner who has like a hook on his hand, and you can fire your hook and grab someone from across the map, and then you can hit them because they're right next to you. And then Kassadin is a mage champion that goes in the mid lane, and he actually is really weak in the beginning of the game, but the longer the game goes on, the more power you get. So at the very end, you get really powerful, and you
gotta be careful at the beginning of the game to not get killed. We're almost at the end of the section. And we're going to see an interview from John Knauss.
Hello, John. So good to be back here with you. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Absolutely, Matheus. Great talking with you again. I'm John Knauss. I lead competitive data programs at Esports for Riot.
Yes. And last year, we met at Worlds 2022, which was amazing, this incredible event in San Francisco where all the League of Legends fans converge, and we hosted the first Game Day. So talk to me, tell me a little bit about what Game Day is, what is the purpose, and why did you decide to do this initiative with AWS?
So Game Day came out of conversations around our greater partnership with AWS as an opportunity to bring Riot, Esports, and AWS, which is very passionate about data, together in a way to solve interesting problems and to bring an opportunity for the community to participate and work with the data that we do internally to identify innovations and new ways to approach our understanding of esports data and esports statistics.
Yeah, and what was the reaction that you got from last year's event?
It blew all of us away on both sides. We did not expect the turnout and the passion that we had last year. We had 144 participants over a full day of competitions. People flew in from all over the United States to participate and be at Worlds and work with Riot Data and solve interesting problems and join the first Game Day. It was beyond all of our expectations.
Yeah, I remember well, there were people coming in cosplay. There was so much excitement and energy there. It was really, really exciting. And I felt so privileged to be there. So what can we expect in 2023? What can we look forward to?
2022 at Worlds was such a success that we said, hey, we need to do more of these. We need to take the experience that we brought to San Francisco, the opportunity to work with the Riot Data, opportunity to work with AWS systems, and bring that to other parts of the world. And so we've spent the last couple months figuring out what that looks like. And we're happy to announce that we will actually be bringing the event to Worlds and to several other AWS events as well.
Yes, and that's what we want to hear, because we want all that excitement that happened there to be accessible to everyone, so everyone can come and enjoy. I mean, as far as I'm concerned as a gamer, League of Legends and AWS is just a marriage made in heaven. I can't wait. I'm very excited about it, John, and I'm pretty sure you are too, right?
Cannot wait to see what people for MSI bring, what people do at Worlds, the opportunity to work with that data, and honestly to build a stronger relationship with the community around how we think about our stats, how we solve problems in the esports space, and how we innovate.
I know. It's so exciting. Thank you so much for your time, John. Thank you for being here. And thank you for bringing this initiative to all these AWS events so people can experience it. It's going to be amazing.
Can't wait. Great talking with you, Matheus.
Thank you. See you later.
Hello, and we are live again.
We're live again.
So yes, that was a chat with John Knauss, who I actually had the very good opportunity to meet him last year, and we're gonna say a little bit more about what happened last year later in the stream when we do a little recap. But spoiler alert, I did actually meet John Knauss. I met a lot of the leadership at Riot Games, and I even did a post about. I even did a post about this last year when I did it because I was so. I don't know, I was just so taken with the leadership because they still like gamers, they care so much about the gamers and the game, It's so good to see leadership at that level really invested, in the game and in the gamers. So it was amazing. I loved meeting John and everybody else.
It was a long spoiler alert.
Yes. Spoiler alert, I met John Knauss, which you already knew. It's not really spoiler because we just saw the VT. Anyway.
We discussed about the Heat one earlier. Yeah. We had a second.
Indeed, and we have a change in the leaderboard, so that's great.
So we're going to see a video of Matheus who interviewed some of the people running the Heat 2.
Yeah.
And then we'll see the leaderboard. Cool.
Let's see that.
Heat 2 has just started, and as you can see, it's still really busy. Lots of people here, so let's go meet some of the players.
My friend told me about the game day. As I'm a big fan of League of Legends, so I told him we should come here and try the challenge. So we are try hard in here with the team Riot Hackers.
We're very excited to come here. Actually, during the first minutes of the keynote, we found out that there was a game day today here. So we just listened for like 10 or 15 minutes of the keynote, and then we directly straight go right here. And we were the first to be subscribed to that game day. So we're really excited, and we want to win this game.
So tell me, what is your team name?
Our team name is AWS Legends.
All right, okay. So, are you a League of Legends fan?
Yes, I'm a League of Legends fan.
Are you?
Yes, I played Wild Rift 2 on the iPhone.
To see the data of the World Cup, it's very exciting.
That's really cool. How about you?
Yes, it's very fun.
Yeah?
Yes, I learned a lot of things about this.
Cool. How are you doing?
Pretty well. We finished the training session. We are doing the API session with Lambda.
Okay. Ooh, don't tell people too much. You don't want them to win, right? You want to win. Are you feeling excited about it?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah? Feeling confident?
Feeling confident. Yes. Actually, we have a good score for now. Okay. We're in top 10, so yeah, we're feeling confident.
Good. Well, good luck for you. Enjoy the rest of the day. I hope you win.
Thank you.
Let's find other players.
Yeah, we are both data scientists.
Ooh, are you data scientists as well?
Yes.
So you think you got this?
I think.
Oh, I love the confidence. Are you excited about it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Pretty excited.
Yeah? Think you're going to win it?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
We're going to make it.
Well, as you can see, there are so many interesting people here, people from all over, League of Legends fans, AI/ML data scientists. I can't wait to see the results. Back to the studio now.
Okay, welcome back. That was an interesting video. You can see that people love during the game day. So, as promised, let's go.
Let's go.
Leaderboard. Heat 2. Can we see it? Okay, so you saw the people who played for the second hit, right?
Yeah.
That we saw that now.
And we are
Nico, Pancake. I like this one, Pancake too.
Pancake.
Ludo, Le Lâcheur, okay, Galactic. So we see some names that were already in Heat 1. We're still in the leaderboard for Heat 2, right?
Yeah, they remained on the leaderboard and tried to do their best.
Okay, have you seen one of these teams?
I saw the first one, the Nico one. And
okay, 41,000, which is not bad. It's better than the one from the first.
Correct.
Because the maximum you can have is 52,000 each.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard that. So 41. So what were they doing? Were they like machine learning engineers or?
So they do. Okay. They do, and have some data scientist and Python skills so in order to finish the first quest. But what they did is most interesting. They started the first quest, they finished the first quest, but in parallel, they do not started the second one, but they activated the third. So it means that they think about the strategy and how to win the most points. And by doing so, I think this is what they achieved.
Okay, so there are like game players too.
Yeah.
Did they know League of Legends? Are they gamers?
Yeah, one of the person in the team was aware of League of Legends, and what you have to think of or to consider in order to have a better model and better accuracy to have the better prediction.
Okay, so they had a good team already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
No, I think we're gonna see a video from Zach Knauss here. Koncir. Yeah.
Nice.
Hello, Zach. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm very good. Really good to see you again. And I'm really curious to talk more about Riot Games and your role and how it relates to everything. So tell me, what is a role and how does it relate to the Riot Games and AWS partnership?
Yeah, so I'm a principal engineer at Riot Games, and I'm the technical lead for Riot's central infrastructure team. We provide infrastructure solutions and support for central R cluster platform, as well as tooling and architectural guidance for teams that don't necessarily fit into that core tech stack and they might consume AWS more natively. I work closely with AWS to ensure our engineers are getting the most out of the mission critical services, like EKS and RDS. And we work closely with the AWS account execs and TAMs to ensure we're on the same page with long-term technical vision, roadmap, and getting the necessary support we need.
Nice. Sounds really nice. So tell me, as I understand, it's not all about League of Legends. So what games does your team support at Riot?
Yeah, so we actually support every game at Riot. Our central platform touches everything from research and development to publishing, as well as everything in production for League and Valorant.
All right. And how has your experience been working with AWS and AWS services?
AWS has been an awesome partner, and they provide a great level of support to Riot. And then the suite of AWS services allow us to build and iterate quickly. There's some complexity there, managing at the scale of Riot Games, but we have an excellent partnership with our engineering organizations and our tech governance group. AWS provides us a lot of support, and that way we can stay on the path of constantly improving on efficiency, security posture, and just having a great governance process.
Nice. That's really good to hear. So tell me, I'm curious, which AWS services exactly are critical to making Riot's player experience as good as possible?
Yeah, it'd be easier to list what we don't use, but we've made significant investments in EC2, EKS, RDS, Elasticache, and MSK. That's really what we provide as part of our core platform. Outposts and local zones, we've also made a significant investment there as part of our move to get out of managing our own data centers wherever that's possible. So those features have been amazing for us.
Wow. Okay. So a lot. That's really good to hear. So tell me, finally, what are the future goals of Riot's technology teams?
Yeah, this one's pretty simple. It's right in our values. Player experience first. So we'll continue to invest in stability and efficiency. Two things that are top of mind right now are continuing to invest in auto-scaling. We want to meet the demands of players and those spikes of incoming players during events with minimal to no impact, and just do that as efficiently as possible. We also want to continue to mature our tooling and operational process in partnership with AWS, just to ensure we can get into new regions and local zones, be as close to players as fast as possible.
That sounds amazing. Zach, thank you so much for your time today. It's been really just a, and it was a pleasure to see you again.
Yeah, it was great to chat with you as well. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
And we're back. And guess what? We are approaching fast the end of game day, right? So that means we may know who's the winner very, very soon.
3 rounds of people, and there's one champion that's going to be crowned.
One champion. Actually, this year, are we having runner-ups or only top one?
Only the top team is getting prizes today. Last time we had 3 teams, but this time it's a little more competitive.
Oh, okay. Brutal. We are taking this to the next level. You gotta be the best, not just good. Well, and we're gonna find out who the best is very soon. But before we do that, we are gonna see what happened last year at Worlds 2022. We were there, you were there, I was there, and I could not believe it. So let's gonna have a quick look at what happened last year before we see what is happening this year and who won this game day in 2023.
Hey everyone, my name's Jackie Goodrod, and I was your host for last year's 2022 AWS GameDay, League of Legends Esports Edition. Our event took place alongside the League of Legends World Championships, also known as Worlds, in beautiful San Francisco. To help kick off the festivities, we invited players just like you to come and compete for tickets at Worlds, as well as a chance to meet Doublelift and Travis Gafford. And what was the challenge? Demacia Data, one of the hottest esports data companies, was looking to recruit a highly capable development team to build a machine learning model using real game data to predict which team would be the 2022 World Champions. The competition spanned 6 hours and was fierce, with 158 players across 43 teams competing for the top spot.
We have a scoreboard, and we're gonna see who won the game.
In third place, Busboys, who managed to secure a spot on the podium despite only meeting earlier that day at, you guessed it, the bus stop. Meanwhile, in second place, we had Purple Side, who won a GameDay Unicorn plushie, a backpack, and an Amazon Echo Show. And the winners of the 2022 AWS GameDay League of Legends Esports Edition were the aptly named Pentakill. They took home all the amazing prizes, as well as the tickets to watch Worlds live in San Francisco. A big congratulations, and thank you so much to all of the amazing teams that took part last year. All right, well, that's all from me, and I cannot wait to see which talented team comes in first place in Paris. Good luck and have fun.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back together. We are.
Are you still excited or tired now? It's almost the end, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's almost the end. It's
yeah. I'm
they
afraid
are
of
announcing, I think.
Bring on the winner, and the winner is.
Do we have the name of the winner?
You say it because it's French.
Oh, I don't know if it's still the same.
Shippa?
Oh, it's just Shippa. Yeah, that's the one that was already first like five minutes ago. So the team who won is named Shippa.
Which means
oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Which means it means.
Right.
Can you explain?
We need to explain this.
So the winners of AWS Paris Summit Paris 2023 League of Legends GameDay is Shippa. Come on!
now. Okay, guys.
And the crowd goes wild.
The crowd is in.
They are actually.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So it's all of you?
Didn't you know each other before the...
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, take it.
Hello, I'm Hamilton Yahoo, cloud consultant at Devo Team Revolve.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
I'm Geoffrey Janiak, cloud consultant at Devo Team Revolve.
And I'm Lionel Beumekezi, cloud consultant at Devo Team Revolve also.
Okay.
And the same consultant at Devo Team Revolve. We are a partner of AWS and we implement automation on projects on our clients.
Awesome.
I see the presents coming.
So everybody from the same
same company.
Okay.
Oh, nice. It's your first game day?
No.
You've done game day. Which one have you done before? Which one have you done before?
World Championship last year.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And once security one 2 years ago for me.
1 year.
Okay, that's what we're saying. If you're a partner or customer, reach out to your solution architect and they can organize game day for you.
Yeah, you guys are actually hardcore gamers. Like you knew already before coming that you were registering for this game day, or did you discover the game day LoL like today?
Discover it today. Yeah. Yes, we discovered it today. We have some little knowledge about LoL, but not so much about the game day. We better know the services on AWS, so it's what helps us to complete the game day.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what we said. Basically,
Yeah, you don't just show them and say, "Oh, it looks fun.
Yeah.
They have nice presents. Let's subscribe."
All right, so let's give them the presents.
Oh,
Yeah,
you want to
the
get the
prize?
presents?
We do have some presents.
Ooh,
All
look
right.
at that. A keyboard.
What is this?
That's the keyboard. Mechanical keyboard. Okay. Oh, that's keyboard is heavy.
Thank you.
For a keyboard, it's pretty heavy.
Fat keyboards.
It's a fat keyboard. Yes. Do you have anything else?
And we have someone.
Oh, they're three backpack. I get one for me.
4. Yeah. League of Legends bags. Pretty
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I get the last one. Okay, you get one. Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
The most important one.
Yeah, I know. The unicorn, because, okay. Just for the story.
Tried to have.
You may see it behind it, but the mascot of the game day, of every game day, is the unicorn. So you get one.
Congratulations,
Is that all?
guys.
Thank you. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Congratulations again.
How many
Good
points?
score.
How many points did you score?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. 43,000. 43,000.
43,142.
Very close with the second one. But I like the name of your team. It was a good one. So you win just by this one.
Awesome. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy your presents, and I'll see you next year for another game day, right?
See you next year.
Of course. Okay. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you. So that's it, guys. Really well done. and say your thank yous.
Yeah,
then.
Thank you very much for being here. We're from Paris live, and we'll see you the next time. I don't know which one is the next one, but
you just follow us on social media and you will know.
Follow the channel and you will see.
À tout à l'heure. À bientôt.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Ça va. Bye.